We're here on the shore of a large lake, and this is a muskrat house. It's quite a big one, you can see. There's probably several of them living in here. They built it out of vegetation that they found nearby, and they swim up underneath the ice and they'll go into their house, and this is where they'll live for the winter. The muskrat's a very interesting little animal. It's the most prolific fur bearer we have in North America. That just means basically the female can have up to 3 litters a year. Down south where it's warmer, they can have up to 5, but up here it'll be about 3. And by the time the mother is having her 3rd litter, the daughters from her 1st litter are already having their 1st. So you can see that they really reproduce quick. There are so many muskrats that 80% of them don't make it to be a year old. They just don't have the habitat for it. They can't sustain all of them. There's not enough food, or they get a disease, or they just can't make it. A lot of them die, so it's a really good thing to come out and trap them. I'm sitting here beside this is a Muskrat Push-Up. And it's called a push-up because the muskrat will take things from the bottom of the lake, vegetation, moss, things you can see here, and it'll push them up into the ice, and they've got a hole in the ice. And they push it up through the hole to make a sort of a hut where they can come up and they sit and they eat and they can get air here. And this is a really important part of their winter survival. They don't live here. This isn't their house. They just come up and they eat here, and it's important to them to survive. You can see, well, maybe there's some coyote tracks coming around here. Coyote will come out onto the lake, and it'll dig up these push-ups, and it'll stand there and it'll wait till a muskrat comes, and then that's his lunch. So the muskrat have a problem with that because they need these push-ups. Okay, when we're going to trap muskrat, we don't want to go right into the push-up because we don't really want to disturb it that much. As I said, it's an important part of their winter survival. So we're going to use a Kona bear trap like this. I've already got it set here, and we'll probably go feet away from the house, make a hole, and we'll chisel down and put this in. We have a carrot on here. Use a carrot or an apple, anything like that that's not going to float away or anything off of your trigger, and we just put that there. It's like a bait, I guess, and we have this bar on top, and this is so that when we put the trap down into the hole, this goes across the hole, so that if for some reason it was just got a foot in there, or we caught it completely wrong, then it can't pull the trap away and keep it stuck on it. It'll stay there. And so we'll just make a hole over here, about here. Clear the snow away from here, sort of. And we'll chisel down there, hole big enough to fit this trap, and then we'll put that in. Okay, now here our trap's ready to go, and we'll just lower it into the hole. Here's our trap lowered in the ice and ready to go, ready for that muskrat to come and chew on that carrot.